You feel what I'm saying? Even the whole doggone state of Georgia. How about that? How about that? How about that whole state of Georgia? How about the whole South? How about all the places in the nation that represent for ONYXCON that are part of this monetization nation? I'm talking about worldwide. I'm talking about people who come in daily and look at the content, appreciate the content, love the content, share the content. I'm talking about the people worldwide. Okay? Mi gente. All right? Okay. Mujeres. Oh, sí, mujeres. Chicas. ¿Ah? Latinas. Bonita. Sonrisa for me, okay? Sonrisa for me. All right, baby? Yeah, I want to see you in the comments. Hit me up. For real talk, my whole world, y'all, all the way over to the motherland. What's up, South Africa? What's up, Kenya? What's up, Tanzania? What's up, Kemet? What's up, Egypt? You feel me? Everybody. The Middle East, Kazakhstan, Pakistan. Yeah, I see y'all. Uzbekistan. I see the people be in my country. Y'all be in there. Y'all be loving. Y'all be in there. I see y'all. Y'all be showing a lot of love. I get my numbers. You understand what I'm saying? I got my views coming from all over the world. Back over to this hemisphere. Excuse me. You gotta wake up the voice this morning. You know what I'm saying? South America. All right. Brazil. Obrigado. Okay. Obrigado. Brazil. Huh? Okay. Sim. Yeah, all of y'all, for real talk. Argentina, Peru, Chile, what's up? Uruguay, what? What's up? Colombia, y'all know I love you. Lord have mercy, yes. Mujeres. Never get enough. What's good? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Whole world, like I say, whole world. Europe, I see y'all. Russia, y'all, I see y'all. Georgia. Yeah, the country, not the state. Worldwide, baby. Australia, Brisbane, what's happening? Okay? Sydney, stand strong. What? We out here. Aotearoa. All my Maori fam. New Zealand, what's good? Yeah, man, we international. We not playing. We serious when we say what we say. We know some things, and we about that life. We travel. We want to travel more. In 26, we got to travel more. 2026 is on and popping. You understand? We gotta go. Help us go. Hit that subscribe button right now. Make sure you hit the like too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe and like. We need to see that confetti fall. You know when you hit the button, it does a little burst of confetti. You need some confetti in your life today. You need some confetti in your life today. Hit that subscribe button. Because guess what? We got 2,200 people in this thing. 2.2, baby. 2.2. Man, I love it, y'all. I appreciate y'all, for real. It's not a game. We are serious about this life. We're going to do this thing. Come hell or high water, we're going to get to it. We're going to live the best life we're supposed to live. And you know what that is, right? Your best creative art life. That's what we're here to share. Art life. So speaking of art life and creative things that make us smile, you know, there's a song that is often associated with Christmas. I think it was originally made to be a Christmas song. It goes like this. It says, "These are a few of my favorite things." Well, guess what? That's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about some favorite things that you either already possess. We're going to get a little materialistic, but don't get it twisted. You know how we roll. We do, respect first, then power, then money. So materialism is always at the end of the list, but hey, you got to have it to get it, right? You got to have it to survive in this capitalist system. So that's what I'm out here right now, going to get it. Going to get my regular courier work on. You know what I'm saying? The vest will be on. We're going to be at it this morning, as usual. But before all of that, like I say, let's just chop it up. Let's talk about some things. Let's have some fun. We're going to have fun with the wish list. How about that? We're just going to talk about things we may want still that we never got, or things we want more of that we currently collect. Stuff like that. So let's go through it. Whether we get the things or not this is the list, right? I want y'all to hit the comments. I want y'all, you can only hit the comments if you're a subscriber, by the way. So you did that. More reason to see that confetti this morning. You need to hit that subscriber so we can see you, okay? But things that I know I want, things I've always wanted, things I have, but I want more of, collect and everything. Off the top of my head, comic books are easy, all right? I love comics. ONYXCON was a Comic-Con before it was anything else it became. So I will always love comics and stuff like that. And I stay in the stores for y'all. Y'all who really follow the channel know what I'm talking about. I go live and I walk through my favorite stores and everything. As I say that, I'm thinking about one of my stores I haven't been to in a while. I'm about to do that. I haven't been over there in so long. They may have a lot of new stuff on display, statues and whatnot. They always got the new books. Every store I go to want to keep their books fresh. They get that regular Wednesday shipment. If you're a comic book here, you know what I'm talking about. Wednesday is new comic book day. So, yeah, happy Wednesday, right? But when I tell y'all Hump Day is that day for not only books, but, you know, they keep a fresh stock of everything in the places I go. They got the toys, they got the statues, they got stuff, man. Just stuff to say, damn, I need that in my life right there. I want that. I really want that. I like that. Well, you can get that. You got the money for that, right? But we ain't gonna talk about the money Sorry about that. I just had that little morning phlegm was coming up on me. You know what I'm saying? A little morning phlegm was coming. I had to get it out of me. But that's all that is. I didn't want to do all that on camera. I don't like to be just hocking and on camera in front of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm human, so there it is. There's that part. You know what I mean? So like I say, like yeah, I love that style. So I would I need a crib, man. I need a new joint in 2026. I hate moving, but it's time to go. It's time to move on. And I would love to be somewhere overseas a lot of time, you know. I need a place here and I need places, plural like a mug, overseas. If money was not a, hey, I'm telling y'all how this content gonna look when we get this bag, how we supposed to have it. When we get this bag, how we supposed to have it, I'm gonna be between cities now. I'm gonna be between cities with different homes. That's my goal. I really want that. I seriously want that. I wanna be able to, you know, I might have one country as my main hub where I'm mostly at, but then I might have a few other spots where I got condos or, you know, do the Airbnb or Verbo thing and all that, get that money. I want that life. I want that life. Say it and claim it, right? Say it out loud and claim it, damn it. And I'm sharing it with y'all because a lot of y'all can agree. And if we all talking together about it, we bring it closer to ourselves. It's like, you know, we create our own algorithm from just like interest, where people be like, I feel that, I want that. And people, I know I follow people who match my lifestyle and stuff I want to do. You know, some stuff that I follow ain't got nothing to do with me personally, but I just like whatever the topic is. Person ain't got nothing like me. They're not my energy at all, but I like their content because of what they're doing or what they're into, right? But in the case of people who match me more or less, man, I love looking at travel folks. I was looking at my, you know, year in review, and I looked at so much travel. It makes sense. It totally makes sense. That's a passion, y'all. That's a big passion. And I got time to make up for in 26 because I didn't get nowhere this year, and I gotta go. Like, hey, the year ain't over. I might get who knows? So, hey, Joseph, man, come on out here, man. I got your ticket. Wait, stop playing. Yeah. Private jet too. What? You know, year ain't over. You know what I mean? I mean, may as well be, but year ain't over. We don't know. Never know. But yeah, I'm trying to do top of the year somewhere, maybe by February, I don't know, maybe. I'd like to be somewhere for first of the year and then like somewhere in the middle. And I'd love to finish it out with one more. You know, I really want four. I always tell y'all, I want to go, that's on my wish list. You talk about again, put some tickets on my wish list. I need 4 at best. Two to make up for what didn't happen this year and 1 mandatory. Just no matter what, gotta get at least 1 good international trip. That's goals, y'all. That is seriously goals. But you know, if you can go. And I just couldn't go this year. So shout out to everybody who's able to go, man. And especially all my YouTubers that I follow who stay going and showing how it can be. You know, International Zoe, for example. I need to watch your latest video too, bro. I saw him. He's back on the beach. He's in Rio again. He back in Rio. I said, man, so just keep it flow. He go between Thailand. He's been a lot of other places, but his main hubs like Thailand, Rio, where he lives, definitely. He's got a place in Thailand too, he says. And he's got I think he got something in Peru. Yeah, Peru, and then Lima, Peru, and then also, if it's Lima, I don't know, but I know it's Peru. And then he also got something in Colombia. I'm like, man, that is the life, bro. Oh my gosh, that's the life. Like, real talk, all the 3 places I've been so far, I could see myself having a place there. If I had it, like I say, if money was not a thing. What? Man, please, hell yeah, I'd have one in Malaysia. Probably would end up with one in Thailand too, right next door, but I would definitely try to do something in Malaysia just because I haven't been there. People sleep a little bit on it, and I like that. It's on the radar, but it's also off the radar. It ain't as hot and popping, even though it's got a lot of hot and popping parts about it here and there. It's a little low key, and I like that. I like that it's like, you know, I think the reason why Malaysia doesn't have the energy that Thailand has, I pretty much know this is it. It's a Muslim country, and they do have strict rules about, you know, how it can be, how gentlemen should be. And I'll never forget my life. That's the first time I ever seen people on the beach, in the water, in a full hijab. ladies out there in a full hijab. I said, okay, y'all real serious about this. Like, and, you know, at the pool, it was like, there's signs that say, please wear appropriate attire, and it would, you know, specify what's considered appropriate. And I'm like, sheesh, like, damn, you can't show no skin up in this one, okay? Like, you know, for fellas, yeah, but even a lot of the fellas would be, you know, swim trunks and a t-shirt on. Like, few people would just like bare their chest and stuff. You know, it would happen. The guys wouldn't do that, but I'm looking for the ladies. Like, damn, y'all can't. I mean, I know you're gonna still cover the head, but like, y'all can't have a bathing suit too. This is serious. So that lack of outward sexiness. Not to say that ladies of Malaysia are not, because they are. There's some very, very gorgeous women there, but because they have to hide themselves so much, that keeps the Western traveler away, I think. I really do. I mean, they're not completely away. They get plenty of visitation, they get plenty of tourists, but it's a different type of tourism. It's going to attract more so less of the young, hot, ratchet, wild. But let's just be honest, all the other energy attracts that. Now, I don't think you don't have to act that way just because you're showing out and you're having a good time. You got your bikini on, the fellas got their stuff on, everybody's out there bumping and grinding to some music or whatever at a pool party type vibe. Nothing wrong with none of that. Just how you doing it, what's the music, what's the vibe, what's it talking about? Like, no, that does affect the meter. Like, I remember I was talking about Zoe International saying, I remember one time I listened to a live where he goes through stages. Like, he'll be in the club where all of the stuff he's talking about is happening, so he can have a real perspective on what he's saying. But then I heard him say recently, you know, that a lot of American culture brings this negative energy and downward energy to places that didn't even have that. Like he said, I noticed in all the clubs that he said the clubs he's been to in Thailand, they start playing all this trap rap and everything, and all the girls are starting to, you know, they know the dances, they know how to twerk and do all this dirt. And there's nothing wrong with twerking. Let me not see. I don't like when we do this thing where we make it like we demonize certain parts of black culture as if they didn't start with something pure. Twerking is not the devil, okay? I mean, it is no fucking the devil. I'm not religious, so, you know, do what you will with that. But I'm saying it's not evil. It's just a dance, and it is literally a dance for female health, reproductive health. It actually helps keep that region in its healthiest state for both your sexual health and your reproductive health, which is as a total, you know, if that's important, if you ever decide you want to have a child or anything, even if not having a child, to keep the area healthy is important. So movement is important. And and all those dances that gyrate and do, that's another, yes, it's meant to bring about a mate, it's meant to attract men, it's meant to just freaking have fun. Sometimes it ain't about attracting shit. People just have fun. And it's fun to watch. I love to see a girl who know what she doing twerk, even if she ain't barely got no booty. It's cute, it's funny, it's sexy. I love it, right? Ain't nothing against no twerking when a honey getting her twerk on. But I hate that it's been associated so much with only the hoodest of things and the most ratchet of things and all. And that's not even where it originally started. That's the result of oppression of people from places, other places, and cultural links. You know, we got our links back to where these dances had other names. They didn't even necessarily even call it a twerk. There's all these other words for it in various cultures, right? But when you, like, I remember years ago when the funky Watusi was out, they called it the Watu, and Watusi is definitely an African word. I don't know what language, but people was calling it the funky Watusi, do the Watusi. And this is so old. This is what I'm saying, right? This is, wow, good gracious, probably 30 years ago. And I remember kids be doing it, adults that knew it did it. It was just a fun time, right? And it went with a bass song, a booty shake song, if you will. We say bass in Atlanta for real, but some folks still be talking about booty shake. It's cool, booty shake, if that's how you want to say it. It went with a song, and it was a popular thing. And a lot of folks, I'll never forget this Nigerian friend. He was the first Nigerian I ever met and befriended. Fellow artist. Shout out to Baba Tunde, man. Tunde was the man. And Tunde said he saw some girls doing this. We were both teachers at this camp. And these little kids were doing it. And they stopped as soon as they saw him. And that was cute because at least they knew, like, okay, this dance has a little, like, I'm being naughty. I've been told that this is an adult thing, but I'm over here. I done learned it, so I'm trying. And he told him, he said, no. He was like, what is that dance you are doing? And they was like, he said, He said, there's nothing wrong with dancing, having fun. And he told him, true, that is right. Ain't never. Now, they weren't being inappropriate. They weren't doing too much. They, first of all, they so damn kiddie with it. They was, you know, don't bring adult bull stuff into kids having fun. Just put it like that. You know what I mean? Don't make it weird. It wasn't weird. And the little girl said the Watusi, and he laughed. He said, well, in my country, we call that, and he named whatever, well, I forget what he said. And I was really, oh, hold on. I was trying to see if they had an app and made it where you could just turn horizontal or vertical without no BS. Y'all got